some celebs pull up loco. You know we up next, pull up bobos. They don't be there on repeat, they like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm loco. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.
Yes, my people, then big up yourself, man. Big up everyone, the whole Metric community. You know we're always here for you lot, man. Make sure you lot are smashing them likes. You lot know me already. I'm always here with the latest news. It's never gonna stop. Yeah, transfer news or not, any United news, we're bringing it to you lot first. We got some news about what's that team called, Manchester City, the Ops. Do you get it? They got a few injury records. We got Onana's cousin. This guy wants to move. We got Malacia as well. Malacia's linked with a move out. Onana, of course, as usual. We got some stuff about, I think, Diego Leon as well. So we'll get into all of it, man. We're gonna kick it off with the obviously I'm gonna show you a lot about the Manchester City stuff first. That's the main news of the day. So we'll start off there. You get me? But make sure you lot are all hitting the like button, my peoples, man. Smash the likes. Cool. Let me show you lot what's going on now with this Man City stuff. And they've got a few injuries. Apparently, it's meant to be 10 people. So this is what this come out. Manchester Evening News. This is one article, and I've got another one from the Standard and Manchester Evening News anyway. But this is one saying about it that City injuries add to Guardiola's concerns after worrying updates. So they're struggling. They're going through a madness right now. I didn't even know it was that bad. When you look at FootMob and that, FootMob and that will just show you like a few injuries or whatnot, like 5 players, etc. I don't really get into in depth. But literally today, I've looked at something else, which is Manchester Evening News. Because remember, Manchester Evening News deal with Manchester City, Manchester United, Salford FC, whoever's in Manchester, it will deal with. They don't just deal with us. So they got news about them, they got news about us. And obviously, like I said, I'm digging. I'm looking for everything and I'm finding stuff. So yeah, they've come out today and just said the Manchester Evening News has come out and spoke about the injuries that Manchester City have got. Obviously, we know that we've got Cunha, Mount, and Lisandro Martinez. That's who we've got. They've got up to 10 injuries apparently now. And I'm going to show you that right now. Let me get straight into it so I can show you that exactly where this is. 10 injuries is madness. That's how much injuries they're apparently dealing with. And I'll show you all the players. Obviously, I don't know how true all of them is. Some of them might still make it. Some of them might just be doubts. But we're going to show you exactly what's been said, who said it, etc. Remember, Manchester Evening News is like Samuel Luckhurst and all of that. Them lot are reliable sometimes for Man United news anyway. Samuel Luckhurst is definitely reliable when it comes to United news. So look at the article here. Look, Man City could be without 10 players for Manchester United. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Oh, yeah. Diego Dallo as well. I forgot about him. Diego Dallo's injured as well for us. But I don't know how deep that is. Obviously, he came back. But look at this. This is for that we can be without 10 players, etc. So that article there, because it's online, I just thought I'll get it for you lot properly so we can proper see it. Let me show you lot now. Bam. This is it here. I'm going to make the screen a little bit closer so that you lot can see it properly, because I know that the writing's kind of small. Bam. Manchester City could be without 10 players for Manchester United. Because you know me, what's the point of me scrolling down slowly when I could just get it all here and you can see exactly what's going on. So this is all the 10 players now. Manchester City injury news with John Stones, the latest concern for Pep Guardiola's side. John Stones, he's got a muscle injury. The 31-year-old has started all of 3 City games so far this season, played full 90 minutes at Brighton before meeting up with England. But the Three Lions boss, Thomas Tuchel, said he didn't want to risk the centre-back for the World Cup. So he sent him back. So Thomas Tuchel, Stones has come back. Stones has come back from the England camp, for those that don't know. I think Manchester City put it on their thing. Let me show you that. Yeah, look at this, guys. Stone has come back from the England camp. We'll go through them one by one so that we can see it's 100% true who's injured and who's not. So this is Stones for you lot straight away. He's come back. So I don't think I think he's cool. Yeah, look, John Stones has been withdrawn from the England squad with a minor muscular issue and has returned to Manchester City for treatment. So he could be injured and he could be out, but I would rather John Stones play. He's good with his passing, but he always gets injured. He's always struggling with something and he's slow. So I would rather him play than someone like Ake or Kanji that's got a bit of speed. But it is what it is. He's injured anyway. So John Stones has withdrawn from the England squad with a minor muscular issue and has returned from Man City. Thomas Tuchel has basically said it and replaced him. So that's John Stones. We'll get into the rest of them. Then we got Abdul Kudur Kusanov. He's like the fastest player out of them. I don't want him to play at all. Because I look at them with their high line. I'm just looking at speed right now. And it goes on to say Kusanov faces a race to be fit for the derby after pulling out of the Uzbekistan squad with a calf injury picked up in City's win against Brighton. City never won. Man said City's win at Brighton. City never won at Brighton. They lost. City's lost, you mean, mate. But yeah, anyways, the 21-year-old came off injured towards the end of the Blues' defeat. Yeah, he's patterned up now at the South Coast, and tests have revealed he has picked up a minor injury that is set to keep him out for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, he might still make it. He might not make it. Who knows? You know what I mean? Because look, the Brighton game, an international break is 2 weeks. So he could be back for that game then. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's 2 weeks he's going to be out for. So he could, he might not. I don't know. I can't see nothing else talking about it. But that's the latest. The latest is saying that he's out for 2 weeks. So that 2 weeks could be, he could make it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I've looked around for any news on Kusanov. I don't think there's anything new. I don't think there's anything new with Kusanov. So he might not be able to make that game, man. If it's 2 weeks, that would be pushing it fine to go and get him on and get him to make that game. So we'll see what happens. So that's Kusanov for you lot. Then we got Rico Lewis, who's another guy that I wouldn't mind playing because I just think I don't really rate him like that. I think he's too weak. The defender pulled out of England's under-21 squad with an undisclosed injury. City said the fullback will be assessed at the CFA ahead of the derby. So he's going to be assessed. We don't know what's going on with him. Is he going to make it? Is he not? But that's number 3. Then we got Phil Foden. He's struggling with fitness apparently now. The midfielder missed the Brighton game with injury. He missed the final friendly of the summer with an ankle injury that saw him out of the squad for the Premier League opener at Wolves. So Phil Foden, I swear he came off the bench though. Did he not come off the bench, Phil Foden, at Brighton? I'm sure he came off the bench because I see someone having a go saying, why is Foden not in the England team? I saw something like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, it was, who was it that said it when Foden is on top? Yeah. Look, this is what I saw, guys. So Joe Hart, of course, it's going to be like English, an old English player talking about why Phil Foden isn't in the English team. So Joe Hart is sitting there saying, when Foden is in top form, he's the best player in the country. He discusses Phil Foden's absence from the England squad and recent struggles at Man City, saying he's the best player in the country. Big man, you're getting mad with that one. But so is he injured still then? Why would you be talking about why he's not in the England squad if he's not injured? So is he back? Is he cool now? I'm sure he came off the bench for Brighton. Let me have a look. Let's go there and check if he played against Brighton or not. But this is what I'm saying. Because some of these outlets, these newspapers will talk about certain players that are cool, but they just missed it themselves. So I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to sell no one no dreams. So we're researching every single player that they say is injured to see if they're really injured or they played the last game or they had a few minutes or something. So yeah, the last game that they played was against Brighton, and this was the lineup. This was the team. Cool. Let me show you that now. Where's the subs? This is the subs. Okay, so he never came on. Phil Foden never came on, but Rico Lewis got 5 minutes. So Rico Lewis was on that list, remember? Rico Lewis was on that list that he's injured, and he got 5 minutes. So he's cool. But Phil Foden never played at all. I thought Phil Foden played. So yeah, Phil Foden never played at all. So maybe he is struggling or with whatever. But so why are they sitting there having discourse about him not making the England team then? That doesn't even make no sense. But cool, no problem. We'll get into the next one. So that's Lewis seems like he could be back, even though you only had 5 minutes. Phil Foden, Turkey, the France international was sidelined for 2 months after picking up a thigh injury. It could result in Turkey missing 10 matches with the forward absent for the defeat to Brighton last time out. So Turkey's definitely not making it. I don't even have to do no research. He's out for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Minimum. So he's got a thigh injury. A thigh injury, you're not making that, brother. You're missing. Then we got Ait Nouri. Ait Nouri suffered an ankle injury in the early stages of his home debut against Tottenham. The 31 million summer signing from Wolves played against Brighton but did not join up with the Algeria squad for their World Cup qualifiers. So are they just resting him? Is he ready? Let's have a look at did he get a play? Did he get any games in that Brighton game? What happened with him? No, he didn't come off the bench or nothing. So he's not even part of it. But remember, it's because you got to remember what's going on. It's the thing. Because it's the international break. You won't risk a lot of people. There's no need to risk them. You know what I'm trying to say? When it's like something like an international break, you could just say, you know what, you'll miss this game. We've got enough depth, and then bam, get your little time, and then come back. So Ait Nouri's not there. So that's another guy that's not there. The only guy I can vouch for right now is Rico Lewis. Out of that whole list we've done, the 6. Rico Lewis is the only guy that played that he said is injured. And he played 5 minutes only as well. Then we got Vardio. Vardio's been out for I don't think he played the last game or the game before that. Yeah, I think he's been out for a minute now. Let me see if he played against Tottenham as well. Or did he get injured against Tottenham? Vardio. Justo Vardio. Yeah, Vardio's been out for a minute. He must have got injured in the what's that thing called? Club World Cup or something. I don't know. Or training, because nothing ain't coming up with him. So Vardio's unknown. Kovacic has got his Achilles. He's not playing for nothing. Forget about it. Achilles, you're missing. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's about when it started, whatever. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see Kovacic at all. And then we look at the Brighton lineup. He wasn't even nowhere part of that whole situation. So yeah, I don't think we're going to see him. Then we've got Nico O'Reilly. Nico O'Reilly actually played against Brighton. He got some minutes there. So I don't know about that one. He might be available. Let me show you look now. So look, Nico O'Reilly was on the bench and he came on the 72nd minute. So obviously, yeah, he played about 18 minutes. And remember, with the international break, you get time to re-heal and recover, etc. So Rico Lewis and Nico O'Reilly are the only 2 names on this list at the moment that have actually got some minutes. Savino, I think I saw something about Savino the other day training again. He seems like he's training. So I think he's back. I'll be real with you lot. So that might be 3 out of the 10. Let me show you now, Savino. Savino is definitely back in training. I saw it the other day and I was like, wait a minute. They're saying he's injured, but he's not. And there we go. Savino has returned to Manchester City training. And that is obviously full training. So Savino's back. You know what I mean? Savino's back for them. So that's 3 out of 10. Oh, shit, I'm not even showing you. Look, that's it there. Savino has returned to Manchester City training. So out of the 10 players that is said that are all doubts, 3 of them are back. But remember, this is going to be his first game back. He might not start. Rico Lewis only played 5 minutes. Nico O'Reilly only played 18 minutes. So, yeah, this is what's going on. No, he never played that. So this is the situation, man. They could be without 10 players, but I've just seen 3 players be back. But that doesn't mean any of them will start. So all these 10 players are looking like a real doubt. Like they're all not going to play nothing. They're not going to be there. Let me get a few of these. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. Like and subscribe if you're new, man. We're always here for you lot, man. This shit will never stop. Yes, Metch, we should definitely beat them now. Then, boy, I think we should have beat them anyway. Regardless of who they had, we should be beating them anyway. We beat them and they've had better teams than this. That's my thing. So we should be beating them anyway. Chronicles, big up yourself, bro. Love you, bro. Big up yourself, Abraham. Don't forget the best ever wing back, Dallo. Yeah, Dallo's injured as well. We got the boy Dallo injured. we've got Cunha, we've got Mount, and we've got Lissandro. They seem like they've got a whole leap of players injured, and a lot of them are defenders as well, you know. When you look at this list, look at it. Vardio, John Stones, Kusanov, Lewis, Nico Riley. That's 5 defenders. Nori, that's 6 defenders, mate. 6 defenders here, you know. All they've got is Ruben Diaz and I think Akanji that is fit. Everyone else is like going through a little something. It's madness. Big up Mitch. Big up yourself, Mike, man. I swear Savino played last game. No. He never played against Brighton. He's just come back from injury. I don't think he played against Brighton still. I think he had a little knock or something. So yeah. It doesn't say he played against Brighton anyway. It was Mamouche and Bob. That's the team that played against Brighton. Mamouche and Bob. They went up there, wingers. You know what I mean? That's how they went out there against Brighton. Mamouche, Bob, and who's the other geezer? Who's the other geezer that came off the bench? Yeah, they didn't even have a winger that come off the bench. So Savino was injured. He might have been injured. He didn't play against Tottenham either. Savino never played against Tottenham either. Because remember, they were saying he's going to go Tottenham. They never played him against Tottenham as well. So he might have been injured for a minute. He might have been injured for a minute still. Let me see against Tottenham. Look at this lineup against Tottenham. Yeah, look at the lineup. Oscar Bob Mamouche. They keep trying this Oscar Bob Mamouche thing. And Savino didn't even come on. He's been injured for a minute. He wasn't even part of it. So yeah, bro, that's the situation with them man there, man. The Spurs fans cheered way too soon about losing Levy. They are moving to a classic corporate structure. And Peter Charrington is now the new chairman, but he has almost no power. Who is that geezer? I don't even know who that is. And obviously, they just think Levy's he's just a demon, isn't it? You just need to get rid of him. Like, he just does everything slow. He never spends loads of money, etc. So they're just going to look at that and say, yeah, we're getting rid of... It's like us getting rid of the Glazers, but I don't know. Like, you're getting rid of 4 Glazers, but 2 of them are staying. You know what I'm saying? We'll still be happy to get rid of the 4 if it's the main 2 names. But say like the main 2 ones, Avram and... Who's the other Glazer? The main one, Ed Glazer and Avram. Leave. The main 2, we're going to be gassed. And then if you realize, yeah, the other 3 are staying though, it's going to be like, oh... But they're just looking at the satisfaction of the other 2 are staying. So look, this is them even putting it up themselves. Look at this, guys. Look at these guys. This is them putting it up themselves now. This is on the Manchester City page. Manchester City Fever. Kovacic, Foden, Cherky, Kusanov, Ait Nouri, Rico Lewis, O'Reilly, Stones. Look, that whole 4 line at the bottom is defenders. That whole 4 line at the bottom is defenders, including Kusanov. So that's 5 defenders. And then you've got 3 players here. But obviously, I've showed you that it's 10 in total. But I've reckoned about 3 of them are cool. So Savino's back now. That's why they're not putting him in this no more. Savino's back. It's all tactical. Don't worry. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens, man. I just don't want Kusanov to play because of his speed. As long as this Kusanov guy don't play, it's calm. Ait Nouri, he's not the best defensively. Rico Lewis is too weak and he's not that fast. Nico Riley's okay. John Stones is good at passing and headers and all of that, but he's slow. And if they're playing this high line thing that they're doing, we'll have fun, mate. Yeah? We'll have a lot of fun. Big and serious. We'll have a lot of fun. So we'll see, man. But that's 10 players altogether that the Manchester Evening News has put out there. But I think it's only about 8 now. Because Nico Riley... Look at the list. I'll go down it. Look, Rico Lewis got 5 minutes against Brighton when they lost. 5 minutes. So he might be back. Nico Riley, he got 15 minutes against Brighton, and Savino is back in training. So let's just say 7 players now. 7 players are back. That's why they're just adding this. Didn't Akanji go to Inter? I think that's what I thought. I thought he went to Inter, but apparently he didn't. It's mad. Did he go to Inter? I don't know, man. I thought he did. But then someone said that he didn't go. Oh, he did go to Inter. Oh, shit. Who's up for them then? Ake, not Akanji. Ake is the only thing. Ake is the only fit defender that they got is Ake and Ruben Diaz. I went mad. I sat there and I said, Akanji. Akanji's gone to Inter, bro. I thought he didn't go for some reason. That is crazy, man. Inter on loan. That is crazy. And they got all these centre-backs injured. Every single one of them. Yeah, that's brazy. That's brazy. That's good, man. That's good. That's good, bro. That's good. All they got is Ake and Ruben Diaz. But like I said, I don't mind any of these four playing. Any of these four defenders, if they rest and heal and they play, I'm cool with it. I just don't want to play Kusanov because he's fast, man. And the way they're playing this high line, let them play this high line with Mbumo and them and there. You'll see how we're going to... Minte and Matoma, field day over there when they came to the thing, to the Amex. Crazy. Field day. So let them play this four. I don't mind any of them coming back. I know he's good going forward, whacking defense. This geezer's too weak. Nico Riley's okay, but come on, it's okay. Him against Mbumo. Mbumo should cook him. And John Stones, he's always injured anyway. Johnny Stones. So we'll see what happens with that. We should beat City. My thing is we should beat them anyway. We should be beating them anyway. I don't rate their thing no more. Pep and all of that. That long ball, and we've got the most long balls in the league. Remember that, guys. We've got the most long balls in the league, bro. So that long ball game on City, that transition should be all right. Blazer, slow FC, big man. Stop coming in with this bullshit every day, man. Fan, man. I'm talking about slow FC, bro. Every day, bro. To be fair, Levy was much hands-on than the clowns and the stats are with United, with the Glazers. Never flew to clubs to get a player. True. He was hands-on, but he was shit at what he's doing. He used to take too long. That's what used to happen. He was hands-on, but no one wanted to do business with him because it would take way too long. He used to just be a shit house. Hit the likes, my peoples, man. Have we got more people in the chat than the likes, man? Smash the likes, my peoples. Come on, man. We're always here for you, though. Big up yourself, Lumen. He was at Inter on loan. It says City ended the loan on the 30th of June. 2026. Oh, June, what? 30th of June, 26. What do you mean? He was at Inter at loan. No, he left this season, didn't he? He didn't. He wasn't at Inter before. What do you mean he was? Is he gone there or not? I'm sure he's gone there. He was going there, and that's it. He wasn't there before. City's defense is arse, even if that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you. Know? I'm saying, but someone like Kusanov not starting because of his pace just makes it more easier for us. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's my thing. So just to avoid the long thing, don't even play a man like Kusanov. You know what I'm trying to say? They ain't got no speed like that. They got Mateus Nunes at right back, and he is a bozo. This geezer's always giving out penalties. He's always doing madnesses. Nunes, this geezer, bro. He gave Ahmad the penalty last time we went there. He got us back in the game, and then he gave Brighton the penalty on the weekend. This geezer is a bozo. Super bozo. Look at this geezer's stats. Look at him in his last couple of games. Bozo. He needs to play. He's going to play right back. Pep said that he's not smart enough to play up front, to play him in midfield, and that's why they bought him. Yeah, man, we need to play him, man. We need Nunes to play. Super bozo. But that bozo gene in him, look at him, 6.6. I reckon he'll start still. Kusanov started last time with Stones. See, they tried to add some pace with Kusanov. But that's what I'm saying. If Kusanov don't play and they play Ake is not as fast as Kusanov. You know what I mean? And would you not reckon about Lamens and Donnarumma? What are you not saying about that? I reckon Donnarumma will start. Would you not reckon about Lamens? Do you think Lamens starts this game, or should we leave Bayende and bed Lamens in? Would you not reckon? We're going to win regardless. Yeah, man. My thing is, we should be beating them anyway, bro. Like, they're not the same City, bruv. No one ain't scared of them no more. I'm not scared of them anyway. I think they're trash. They've lost 2 games in a row. No one ain't even talking about them losing the 2 games in a row. I reckon we get to them anyway. But the fact that he's got these injuries anyway, it just kind of makes it easier. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Kovacic wouldn't have played anyway because of Rodri. Phil Foden's become like a bench player. Cherky might have played. Kusanov would have played, and he would have gave them pace. Ait-Nouri definitely starts on the left back. Rico Lewis is weird because Pep's a weirdo. He loves him for some reason. So he could have played him at right back instead of Nunes. Either way, it's calm. He's not starting for nothing. John Stones starts. And John Stones is good for set pieces. And he's got a cool mind on him. He's good at passes and good for headers, etc. But he's just not fast. And he always goes down injured. Remember, there's like a few English players that always go down English. John Stones, Mount, Luke Shaw. There's a few of them in it that are just known to be injured all the time. Stones lives in the medical room. He's at Inter now. Okay, he's at Inter, yeah. Nunes isn't even a real right back. Ahmad and Mbeumo are going to have a field day. I don't think Ahmad, they're on his side though. Ahmad's on the right. He's a left. Ahmad and Mbeumo's on the right side with Ahmad, remember? They're looking at their left back. They're looking at Ait Nouri and trying to feast off him. Who's on our left? Dorgu. Someone like Dorgu pressing on with probably Bruno. So it'll be Bruno, hopefully. I'll show you the lineup that I want with this as well. But I think it'll be Bruno and Dorgu on the left. And what's his name? And Mbeumo and Ahmad on the right. That's what I reckon will happen. So he's going to be on the left. Bro, I reckon we're going to feast. Either way, bro. He's such a bozo. He just does dumb stuff for no reason. That is who we're dealing with. Remember, Dallow's injured as well. And I think Dallow would have started that game because he likes to have us defensively sound all the time. So I think Dallow would have definitely finished that game if he thinked. But he's not going to be able to play. So this is definitely the lineup that I would go with. If it was up to me, obviously, this is the lineup that I'll go with. And obviously, we can't include Cunha and Mbeumo because Cunha and Mount, because obviously they're injured. So if we're not including Cunha and Mount, this is the lineup that I will go with to go to the Etihad. I wouldn't throw Lamens in that first game. Maybe Chelsea, we can throw him in there. Chelsea, it's at home. It's a bit more. This one is going to be mental. The atmosphere, it's going to be a madness. Do you know what I mean? Have that. And then look, the right side is attacking Ait Nouri or whoever they got there. Say they got that little young boy. What's the young boy called? Nico Riley. Yeah, say they got Nico Riley there. And then bam. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would go. I think he has to start. Sesko has to start. There's no excuse now, bro. He has to start, bro. If Mount is injured and Cunha, Sesko has to start. Bring Fernandes up so we can do what he does best. And then you got Mainu and Casemiro in the middle. Literally. You just leave it like that, bro. Delete Euro and Mazarawi. Maybe even switch these two like that. Bam. Don't even matter. But Euro is good on both sides anyway. And then you got Dorgu and Fernandes on this side. My man's doing up the wing. Do you get it? This is what's going on in transition. Come on, man. We should be on a different thing. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But they got up to 10 players injured anyway. Up to 10 players. Remember that. If it's Lamens and Preston training, I think he starts. I don't think he starts because Ruben doesn't throw people in. Ruben never throws people in, and Mbeumo never started for 3 games or 2 games, was it, in pre-season. He didn't want to start him. Who else came he didn't want to start? Sesko hasn't even started a game yet. He doesn't throw people in the deep end, man. Sesko ain't even started a game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's going to happen. That's just my opinion because I'm just looking at how he's been moving. Cunha came. I don't think Cunha played our first game where he came off the bench. And Mbeumo never started the first 2 games. And then you got, who's the other geezer? And then you got Sesko. Sesko hasn't started a game. Think about it, guys. I don't think he throws people in the deep end, man. He likes to wait, bed you in properly. I got it wrong. If Cunha wasn't injured, he'll be feasting. Exactly. Imagine Cunha and Bruno. Imagine Cunha and Bruno in a transition. Can you imagine that? I think Mainu wouldn't play though, but let's just say, look, Cunha wasn't injured. Oh my days. Transition. And then you got Dorgu bombing up this line. You got Ahmad bombing up that line. Are you crazy, bro? Come on, man. That would be madness. Transition on City, and they got this they're playing from the halfway line as well, you know. They're doing a madness where they got this halfway. They're trying to do this Barcelona thing, but it's just not working for them. Like, it's crazy, bro. Crazy. They're trying to do this Barcelona thing. But yeah, I reckon this team alone should be able to get the W, though. Easy. Come on. This team alone, if we go to the Etihad, rock up like this, we should be able to get the W. Especially not only with their injuries, even if they didn't have injuries, we should be able to get the W of them. That's what I think anyway. But the fact that they've even got the injuries makes it even 10 times like, come on, we should be beating them. You know what I'm saying? We should be beating these guys. Yeah, let me pull it a bit back so you can see a bit more. Yeah, man. So this is what's going on, man. This is, look at this now. So look, this is 24 hours ago that they've said this. September the 5th, 2 p.m. This is their site, the Manchester City Fever. 24 hours ago, you get it? Or is it whatever it is? So 21 hours ago. 21 hours ago, they've kind of updated it, but obviously I've showed you lot. This is the actual thing that's come out that said there are 10 players injured. But obviously, I think Savino's training now, Rico Lewis, and maybe Nico O'Reilly are cool. I don't know. But they've obviously changed it to 8 players now. So it was 10 players originally, or this is what they think. You can see the date and time on this as well. It said the 6th of September, this morning. So they came out with this today, Manchester Evening News. But obviously, your fans know more, innit? The fans have probably seen Savino training, and they took him off, and then they've just added on whoever. But who else is missing? Savino, and who else is missing from this then? I'm trying to think. Who else have they took off from this list and said that he's cool? Phil Foden, Cherki, Aitnouri, Vardio, Kovacic, Nico O'Reilly. Who's missing from that then? Is it Vardio? Vardio's back. Oh, allow it. Vardio's back. That's what they're saying anyway. This is what the Man City's page is saying. I don't know. Maybe they know more. They're fans, innit? So they might know more, innit? But they're not putting Vardio in this list, and they're not putting Savino. We've seen Savino's back in training. Let's see if there's any news on Vardio. You know what I mean? He might be back. He could be back, boy. Let's see. Because they ain't added him on that list, and they're the fans. Obviously, we're going to know more, innit? He's going to do the best, blah, blah. I can't see nothing. Yeah, he's saying 20 hours ago that he's still injured. Just go Vardio back fit. If we can keep John Stones and play him right back like he did towards the end of the trouble with Donnarumma in the net and back fit. So he's saying if they was to get fit. I don't know. There's nothing here about Vardio being fit, bro. I'll be real. There's nothing here about him being fit, but they're not adding him on that list for some weird reason. So I don't know. Hopefully he's not fit though, because he's kind of a right. He scored against us last time, innit? It was him, his header. His header's the one that scored against us last time. So it is what it is. But, bro, we should be beating them anyway. Vardio, John Stones, Nico O'Reilly. What's the skeezer called? This little one again. Lewis, Rico Lewis, Aitnouri, Kusanov, Cherki, Foden, Kovacic, whoever. We should be beating them anyway, bro. That's my thing. We should be beating them anyway. So the fact that they're injured makes it even more better. I just don't like this geezer because he's so fast, man. He just puts like all the fires, just pull it out. He's so quick. That's the only thing about him. Let me get a few of these. Dorgu's gone to Cook. Nunes isn't even a real right back. And then yeah. Nunes is a midfielder, but Pep come out and said, my man ain't smart enough to play in midfield. Imagine saying that about a player. Imagine saying that. My man isn't smart enough to play in midfield. That's what Pep came out and said about him. If impressed in training, I think he's smart, starts. I got it wrong. If Cunha wasn't injured, he'd be feasting. Even Dorgu is going to Cook. Had this dude played for Inter this season? Both transfer market software says he's at Inter, but he's played for City. Yeah, Akanji. You talk about Akanji. Akanji used to play for City, but he's gone to Inter now on loan, apparently. So, yeah, he used to play for City, but he's gone to Inter on loan, apparently, anyway. But I don't know, man. I was hearing something about, I don't know, man. It's so weird, man. I saw something about, yeah, he's gone, man. He's gone. Look, welcome. Let's translate it. Let me show you, lot. I saw something about Akanji and what's the other geezer? Ruben Diaz being the only 2 players, centre-backs, they got fit, Man City, but he's gone, man. He's gone. So it's probably Ake. I probably went mad. I went mad with that one. It's Ake. So he's gone. He plays for Man City. Now he's gone to Inter. He's an Inter Milan player now. Crazy. So yeah. That's another guy that bites the dust. He's not going to be there then. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like this, City have not got no centre backs in that's even fit. It's crazy. Sky Blues. Akanji scores. Yeah. Yeah, it's done, man. September the 2nd, he's gone. He's missing. September the 2nd, they can't bring him back or nothing after that. September the 2nd, he's missing. So Akanji's not there no more. Manchester Fever, there's no Akanji. It's Ake, maybe Vardio, and Ruben Diaz. They're the only ones that are fit. So he used to play for City, but not anymore. I think he should start straight away. We've seen enough from Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, that's the new bomb squad, man. Bayende, Onana, and Malasia is the new bomb squad, guys. We need to get rid of them. The Saudi League is still open till the 26th, and the Turkish League and the Belgium League is still open to the 12th. So I wouldn't mind buying their staying, but come on. Malasia, we don't even remember this guy still at the club half of the times. So who knows? Sesko is a must start. Cunha out, Mount out. He needs to start. But yeah, I think he will start. Fit Sesko starts. The rumor right now is that Bayern will start against City. He has to. I'd rather him than Onana, bro. I got something about Onana's cousin as well, you guys. Don't worry. This geezer, look alike, just like Onana. I got his video, everything. You're not going to see. You're not going to have a laugh today. Trust me. Onana's cousin. This geezer wants the United move. Oh, my days. Wait till you see him. You lot probably saw the thumbnail and thought it was Onana. It's not Onana, bro. It's literally not Onana. You would wait till you see it. Hilarious, bro. Crazy. But yeah. Onana's got a goal, man. We've got our little links. I'll show you the stuff about Onana and that in a minute as well. This is just the main thing. I'm going to take these comments, summarize it a bit, then I'll show you the more news. Malasia might be leaving too. We've got little links about Malasia. We've got links about I got some Onana news, Wharton, etc. Stiller. All these talks, bro. Fabrizio came out talking about Stiller yesterday and all of it, and our plan for next season and blah, blah, blah. So I'll get into that in a minute. Roger Fernandes and all these guys. Rumor is that Bayern will start. It has to start. Maz might not start either. I think it will be Shaw, De Ligt, and Euro in the back three. Shaw's he's on and off, man. Shaw's a bit on and off. You just never know with him, man. He could have a stinker or he could be like, you just never know. Good morning, legends. What players are out? Any big key players? What for City? For City, it says here, look at this. So this is early morning. Let me make the screen a bit closer, yeah? Look at this. At 4 a.m., Manchester Evening News, which deals with, let me put myself on the screen, man. Manchester Evening News, which deals with Manchester United, Manchester City, and obviously Salford, Rochdale, whatever clubs that are in Manchester, it deals with it. They've came out today and said Manchester City could be without 10 players for Manchester United derby. Alex James has said it. I know Samuel Lucas. I don't know Alex James, but that's the guy that's wrote it. Man City injury news with John Stones, the latest concern for Pep Guardiola's side. And we get into it. It says John Stones, muscle injury. The 31-year-old has started all 3 of City's games so far this season, and he's played the full 90 minutes at Brighton before meeting up with England. When he's gone to England, he spoke to Thomas Tuchel or whatnot, and then Thomas Tuchel said, yo, big man, you might as well go back because he's feeling some discomfort. So that's what's happened with Stones. He's ended up going back to, hold on, I'll show you exactly what was said. But he's ended up going back to the Man City because obviously Tuchel's gone, yo, like it's long. He's arrived he arrived there with injuries. John Stones has left the England camp due to muscle injury. Yesterday, this came out. Thomas Tuchel, he arrived with a minor muscular problem and hasn't progressed as we hoped. We won't take any risk. So that's John Stones. He arrived there injured. So they're saying, big man, there's no point you even being there. You might as well go back to City and just start your process over there. So that's the boy John Stones. Then we've got Kusanov. He's got a calf injury. Kusanov faces a race to be fit for the derby after pulling out of I can't even pronounce that country, Uzbekistan. Hopefully I said it right. Yeah, squad. With a calf injury picked up at City's win against Brighton. They didn't win against Brighton, so he went a bit mad saying that bit, but cool. The 21-year-old came off injured towards the end of the Blues' defeat on the South Coast, and tests revealed he has picked up a minor injury that is set to keep him out for 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from the Brighton game, let's just say that he makes the game. But then again, would you throw him straight in with a calf injury? Would you not wait? Does he have to recover, etc.? So I don't know if he goes straight in. But 2 weeks, is the international break is 2 weeks. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So I don't know, man. I don't know. We might be able to play, you might not. But it'll seem like they would have rushed him back if he does make that game. Do you understand? So it is what it is, man. We'll see. We can see this thing go against fast players. Let me show you. Look now. What I'm gonna do is I've obviously showed you what's been said, and then I'm gonna show you if there's any update after that. That's what I'm gonna do so that you know exactly what's going on with him. So John Stones, we've already seen Thomas Tuchel sent him back to Manchester. Then you got Kusanov, who it says 2 weeks out, and then this is what's come out about it. Kusanov suffered a calf injury versus Brighton, is set to be recovering for 2 weeks, therefore will not be playing in the Nations Cup game. So that's the situation with him. 2 weeks he's out for. I don't know if he makes the game. He shouldn't then, really. But you never know. But I think he's a dangerous guy, man, because he's fast, man, and centre-back, man. He's dangerous. And they started him. They start him now. That's what my man's trying to do. Because Pep's doing this high line thing, he's understood. He's got to keep someone with pace at the back. So you get rid of him, a lot of pace drops. John Stones ain't fast. Ruben Diaz ain't fast. You know what I'm saying? Nouri ain't the fastest. Nunes is fast, but he's a bozo. Then we got Rico Lewis, yeah? So Rico Lewis is in there as well. And what does it say? Hold on, let me show you something. It says the defender pulled out of England's under-21 squad with an undisclosed injury. City said the fullback will be assessed at the CFA ahead of the derby. So it's a bit of a weird one when you actually look at Rico Lewis's situation, because he actually played 5 minutes of the game against Brighton. So the fact that he played 5 minutes of the game against Brighton says that he should have been all right. But from the time he's pulled out now, is that saying that, do you get it? He pulled out, so is it, oh, I can feel it again? But look at that. This is against Brighton. He played 5 minutes. He came on the 85th minute and played for 5 minutes. He came on for Nunes. So I don't know, man. Because obviously after this was the under-21s thing. So 5 minutes he played, and then now he's pulled out of the under-21. So is it a thing where Pep is saying to them, yo, cuz, you're coming back from injury. You only got 5 minutes. There's no point going to play the under-21s. Chill. So that's Rico Lewis. Let me show you the next guy now on that list there. Bam. Phil Foden. The midfielder missed the Brighton game with injury. He missed the final friendly of the summer with an ankle injury that saw him out of the squad of the Premier League opener at Wolves. So Phil Foden hasn't played. I think he has he played this season? I don't know if I've seen him play this season, you know. I don't know if he's played this season. Let me type in his name and see. I think he might have been injured, like fully been injured. I don't know if he's played this season. Yeah. Oh, we got 15 minutes against Tottenham. So he did play the Tottenham game. That was it. He got 15 minutes against Tottenham, Phil Foden. So this is Phil Foden's stats. He got 15 minutes against Tottenham. That's it. He didn't play against Brighton. The last time he played before that was Al Hilal. And that was in the Club World Cup. So, yeah, Phil Foden's still out then. He's a myth. He might have got injured even more that game there. So it looks like he's out. So this is what I'm saying, man. Every single one of them got a little something. Yeah. And then obviously you got Turkey. We don't even have to search up Turkey, mate. The France international is sidelined for 2 months after picking up a thigh injury. It could result in Turkey missing 10 matches with the forward absent for the defeat in Brighton. So he missed the Brighton game. He's out for 2 months. It's solidified. He's not playing. Forget about Turkey. This guy said, I can't wait to kill United. You couldn't even make it, brother. You need to be fit, you idiot. I can't wait to kill United or something like that, he said. Let me show you, look. He proper hates us for some reason. I don't know why. But, yeah, look at this geezer. I'm waiting for them to kill them. Like, you're an idiot, brother. That's what you are. Get fit, bro. We're waiting for you to get fit. I'm waiting for them to kill them. Brother, you didn't even make it. You're not going to be in the squad. I didn't like it when Man United won the game against Lyon because I'm a Lioness. Now I'm waiting for the game to kill them. I'm here to win all the games. Big man, you've lost your first 2 games, brother. you've won 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3, brother. Please stay humble. Be humble, eh? Just like your Benjamin Haaland says. So cool, that's Turkey. Ait Nouri suffered an ankle injury in the early stages of his home debut against Tottenham. The 31 million summer signing from Wolves played against Brighton did not join up with the Algerian squad for their World Cup qualifiers against Botswana and Guinea. So is he injured? I don't know. We'll research him. Obviously, he's been injured since Tottenham. He weren't even on the bench for what's his name? He weren't even on the bench for Brighton. So he still could be injured. Do you understand? So that might be another one. He starts every game. He starts every single game. So yeah, let's see, man. Let's see what happens. If there's anything come out about Ait Nouri, I don't think anything's come out about him still. So he might just miss the game, man. I'll be real. And Ait Nouri defensively as well, he's kind of pony. Like, this is the last thing that came out about him. Algerian footy. And he came out on the Man City page and it said, Algeria manager. The doctor said it's not serious. Man City plan to have him play in the next match. So he might play. Ait Nouri might play, bro. This is what the Algerian manager saying. That the doctor said it's not serious. Man City plan to have him in the next match. So he might play. He might be fit to play. But I don't mind Ait Nouri playing. He's good going forward, but going back, forget about it, bro. Defensively, he's crazy. And then we got Vardio. I don't think Vardio's back yet. Do you understand? There's no links about him. Nothing. We just saw it. Kovacic got Achilles. Forget about it, bro. He ain't making that game. Nico Riley got 15 minutes against, was it Brighton? Yeah, Nico Riley. He got 15 minutes against Brighton. So I think he could play. Especially if Ait Nouri doesn't play and they need a left back, I think it will be Nico Riley. And he's another one that he's not too bad going forward, but defending, it's like, bro, yeah, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be what? Nico Riley against what? Mbumo. Yeah, come on, bro, man. We're having a field day. We've come here for a meal. Safe. So yeah, this is Nico Riley here. This is when he last played. So they're saying he's injured, but he got 18 minutes against Brighton. 18 minutes. So he might not be injured anymore. He might not be match fit though. But look at that. If you got Nico Riley injured and Ait Nouri, then I don't know, bro. It's a weird one. So we'll see what happens with that, man. We'll see what happens. And then obviously, last but not least, we have Savino. And Savino, like I've just showed you, look, he is back. He's back from injury. So Savino might start. You understand? Savino's back in training, but he might not be match fit again. He's back in training, but he's there. He's back. So that's Savino there. So out of the 10, I'll sit there and say, basically, if I look at this again, out of this 10, John Stones might not make it. Kusanov is techie. Like, it could make it because it's 2 weeks, but then it's like, do you start him? And if he's having to run, especially if you're playing a high line, bro, his legs might go in minutes. Rico Lewis played 5 minutes and then he got taken out of the under-21s. Phil Foden, he's a myth. Cherky's a myth. Ait Nouri, they said that he's going to play the next game, the Algerian manager, but we don't know. Vardio looks like a myth. Kovacic is a myth, Achilles. Nico Riley played 18 minutes, so he could start instead of Ait Nouri, and then they just do them 45, but they're both not fit. So you got guys like Mbumo and Ahmad running at you the all game. Long day, bro. And then Savino's back. So Savino's definitely back. And Nico Riley's probably definitely back. I'll say these two at the end are the two that are definitely back. Nico Riley and Savino. Because Nico Riley played last game 18 minutes. And Savino is back in training. So from 10 players that they've put out today, I'll say 8 of them are back. But then on the City page, they're saying that what they're saying, look, this is what they're saying is back. So they don't think Nico Riley's back. So I don't know, bro. It's a weird one. But to them, they think Vardio and Savino's back. I just don't know where Gavardio, how they know he's back, because I've not seen anything. So I've not seen anything, bro. I've not seen nothing about Gavardio, whatever his name is. But they seem to think that he's back and Savino's back. But look at that. Look how much defenders are on this list. The whole bottom one is defenders, guys. The whole bottom is defenders. And then you got Kusanov. So that's 5 defenders injured. 5 of them. That's crazy, man. That's madness. Let me get a few of these comments and then we'll get straight back into it. I've got some Onana news, Malasia. What's that other geezer called? Stiller. There's a lot going on, man. Sesko must start. Good morning, legends. Boom, I was here. Might agree. Jardy to take the 3 points. What a shame. Even if their defense is fast, remember we have Mbeumo and Sesko. It's true. It's true. I think we're going to beat them regardless. Even without the injuries, man. I think we got this. We got their number. Can we expect an improvement from a Ugarte? Would he be benched? I don't know. I think Ugarte will improve as the season goes along. Last season, I think he played well. Yeah, he wasn't as bad as people were saying he was last season. He just wasn't passing forward enough. But this season, he's actually started off bad. Stinker. If Lamens does start, then I can expect a 3-0 win. If Bayern there, bro, you don't even know what Lamens is on, though. I'm hoping that Onana will be gone during the break. I got some Onana news as well. One Onana is bad enough. Hey, I got some Onana news. And I got Onana's cousin as well. Mad. Man said one Onana is bad enough. You got Onana and his cousin. Adele, different. Man has just gotten back into training. He's not match fit. Okay, you're talking about for my lineup, yeah? Shaw just needs to stay fit. Shaw only has to trip over and he's out for months. It's true. Onana's cousin, no, don't come to Man United. I'm looking forward to Sesko v Haaland. The lit will put Haaland in his safe. If the lit will put Haaland in his pocket the whole game. I don't want Onana's cousin at Man United. We have quite a good team without Stones anyway. What? Judging by the lineup I saw. What are you going on here? You're maybe like you're a City fan about we. We have quite a good team without Stones. What are you talking about, Raisin? I thought you support United, bro. Are you exposing yourself right now, or what's going on? 10 players out, but only 2 of them, I would say, automatically in the starting line, 11. Yeah, who would you say, though? Let's just say that Savino was on this list and Vardio. I'll say Vardio, Ait Nouri, Cherky could start. It's up and down, isn't it? Because Foden don't start no more. So I would say Cherky, Vardio. Now they're starting this Kusanov guy because of this high line. So John Stone starts. So I don't know. Maybe there's more of them, man. There's about 5. If you look at this, this is their last lineup. John Stones has started every game. Look at their lineup, guys. That's their last lineup. John Stones starts. He started every game this season. Kusanov starts. That's 2 of them. Ait Nouri started. So that's 3 that are meant to be injured. 3 people, 3 of them there already. So this is what I'm saying. Vardio, where would Vardio play? Would he play left back? Would he play centre back? I don't know. But that's 3 players that they already start. And Savino could start over Bob. Him and Bob, it's like a tussle. Doku's always been a bench guy for them. Just come off the bench and do something for us, guy. But yeah, so I don't know, man. You got a good point, though, but I don't know. It could go either way. Definitely could go either way. England have quite a good lineup without start. Oh, England. Man said we. I thought you talking about Man City. yeah. See, City will start Donnarumma. I think they start. Yeah. See, the thing with Donnarumma and Lamens, the difference is Donnarumma's established. He's done it under pressure. I think he won the Euros with Italy. He's won the Champions League. You can go into any team. Lamens, we might have to bed him in. And remember, Ruben doesn't throw people in the deep end. And Mbeumo come. Man had to wait 2 games to get match fit and all of that. Sesko hasn't even started a game yet, and they're already putting out agendas against him. It's crazy. Maybe I think he will now be number 2 because I see a world where Donnarumma is benched. Come on, legend, smash the like button for Mitch. Come on, my peoples, man. The likes are not making no sense, man. Don't be a hater. Smash the likes. Subscribe if you're new. We do this every day. We're here for you, lot. Cherky needs to chill, bro. Ain't even performing good. Bruv, he's just gone mad. He doesn't turn out like a Bayern there. I doubt he might be bad with his feet, but he's a very good shot stopper. Yeah, Donnarumma is good at shot stopping, but with his feet, he's nothing close to Edison. Trafford is the better goalkeeper. I want to see Lamens playing, Sesko starting and scoring with Haaland missing chances. He has missed a mid through. OT. We wanted to get Trafford apparently, but City messed up. No. We didn't want him like that. We was in for him a little bit, but we wasn't really in for him like that. It was more Newcastle. And he just done the mad thing by going over there. So I don't know if that's more his own fault. Now he's back up anyway. If you went Newcastle, he could be fighting Pope for his spot. You're not going to be fighting Donnarumma for his spot. Savino doesn't scare me. Pep's up, there's potential out of his. I thought we had injuries. City are worse than us. Yeah, bro. City's one's worse than us. What's going on, Flappy? Hope you're good, bro. Everybody just injured. It's crazy. Every team is having injuries. You understand? Every team. Don't feel bad for City. They have a deep squad. Vardy is only player listed who be guaranteed to start if he was fit. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but the way they've been starting is John Stones has started every game. Remember, John Stones is like their Mason Mount for us. So yeah, we got Mason Mount where he was always injured before. That's John Stones. He was always injured before for them, but he started every game, just like Mason Mount. He started every game for us. And then he's gone down injured now. Same thing. It's crazy, bro. Crazy. When Onana is gone, we can all, you're onto Onana. We don't need Onana's cousin. Anyone who looks at like Onana shouldn't be. I'm going to show you the Onana stuff in a second. Let me run through these last comments, man. Oh, gosh. Why is this geezer coming in there shouting, man? Vincent, we shouting for? Yeah, they are still going to beat Man United. Man U coach with brain. Make some sense. First, two, stop shouting. And you're saying confidence and you're not even making no sense, brother. What does that even mean? Man U coach with brain. With Brian or something. I don't know what he's talking about. We ain't losing, mate. England was smashed. Andorra. The international break is killing too many teams. I don't even think anyone's been injured in the international break, though. I think everyone's been injured before the international break. I don't think anyone's even been injured in the international break yet. So that's the stuff about the injuries, my peoples, man. Man City could be here with 10 players, but we broke it down. It might be about 8. So we'll see what happens with that game there. We'll see who comes on. But I don't think the international break has caused any injuries. They've had their injuries before they've even played. England hasn't even played yet. And they've got all these players injured. They're getting sent home, etc. So we'll see what happens with that. Let me get into the rest of the news. There's so much more. We had this stuff about Onana yesterday. He's free to go now. We've told him, yo, big man, you're third in the pecking order. See you later, bro. You're free to go. CC Transfers, very reliable, came out and said Onana is told he's free to go. Graham Bailey said, as it stands, Onana could very well be facing up to the prospect of being United's third, number 3 now. United have informed Onana that he can find a new club with a loan, the most likely, but United are open to a sell if possible. A number of clubs in Turkey, including Galatasaray, have shown an interest. So we'll see what happens. But remember, the Turkish league is still open until the 11th or 12th, and Saudi is still open until the 26th or something like that. I'll show you that right now to confirm. But that's what's come out yesterday about Onana. He's free to go. Trabzonspor. Yeah, Saudi League's open to the 23rd of September. That's when the Saudi League is open through. So we'll see what happens, man. We got the new bomb squad, of course. I showed you lot. Onana, Bayende, and the boy Malacia. Malacia went from one bomb squad straight to another. Yeah? That's the new bomb squad. Obviously, Bayende, you can stay for now. But by January, summertime, yo, big man. Yeah, we need you out of it as well. But yeah, the Turkish league, the Turkish transfer market is still open to the 11th of September. So Bayende or Onana could go. I think it'll be Onana. And he's got an ego like crazy. You can't be number 3 in the pecking order. This geezer will have a free kick and he will run from the halfway line to give us instructions. He's got main character syndrome. It's not happening. So that's the stuff with Onana. We had this stuff about Roger Fernandes. This guy came out yesterday. Basically, we got a here we go. Look how mad this is. We got a here we go from Fabrizio that this guy's gone to Saudi, and then we got an article saying that yeah, Roger Fernandes joined our Etihad, but we're still interested in him. What a time for that to happen. You know what I'm gonna say? Like what like put out a report that makes some sense. How you get a here we go the day before? Look at the dates, guys. Look at the dates at the bottom. The middle article is on the 3rd, and then on the 5th, you've got where Man United are still interested in him because he fits the system, as if we can't go for 10 other players that fit the system. Mad, innit? But yeah, man, that's what we're dealing with anyway. And then cool. Anyways, so that's that. I've got some more news. Like, let me show you lot. So this is the boy Mbumo. He's won. Why is it taking so long, man? Yeah, Mbumo's won the first player of the month of this season. Big up Mbumo, man. He's done loads since he's come. He's looked very lively. He's active. You don't know about Mbumo already. And I'm sure every City fan, that's what they're saying. They're talking about Mbumo and saying, yo, we'll see. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that, man. Boom, 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 boom. This is just more about the City, injuries, blah, blah, blah. It's another report about it, basically. I don't even want to get into it. I've showed you more or less the report about it. So, cool. I'm going to get into Onana's cousin right now. Let me just get these last comments, and I'll get into Onana's cousin. What is this guy talking about? International break is killing. It crops on players. International break needs to be scrapped. Yeah, there's no point of it, 100%. But I don't think anyone's been injured. But then again, you're right, though. There's a lot of chances to get injured. That's the only thing that can happen. You're watching these games, and even like when you watch like who's playing who, you're watching it. England is playing Andorra and San Marino and silly teams. You think a player can get injured, miss half of the season over a stupid game like this, San Marino or something. Not being disrespectful, but you know what I'm trying to say. They never play no one that it's like a mad game everyone wants to watch, like Spain or Germany. It's always just like a team that you wouldn't even watch it half of the time. You might even be out and just look at your phone and check what happened. So it's a joke thing, man. I agree. So useless. It kills the excitement of the... Yeah, exactly. I would pay anything to get rid of Onana, raffle him, blah, blah. Get Onana at this club. Also, make sure his cousin never sees the day as United goalkeeper. I'm going to show you the stuff about Onana's cousin right now. Make sure you lot are ready. Smash the likes, my peoples, man. We've done an hour already. We're going to get into it. Who cares for a next team? We are struggling for a long time. Man United for life. Game over. Who cares for a next team? We are struggling for a long time. I don't know what you mean by that, brother. Like, I don't get it. Man United for life. Who cares? I don't understand. So the next person we're playing is Manchester City. So what are you? I don't know what you're saying is. We shouldn't talk about Man City, or what are you saying about that, Adrian? I don't really get that one there. You're saying game over at the back as well, at the end. Like, what are you saying? We're struggling for a long time. So is it bad? Are we rubbish? Should we not care about no one because we're rubbish? What's your point in that? Can you picture a nightmare with 3 Onanas, one from Everton and the other 2? Onana's gone Villa. He's not in Everton. Bro, people are still making up stories about United even now. That's normal, man. And Mbumo is going to be a hit this season. I think Cunha will be more underrated. What have I mismatched? Obviously, I'll summarize at the end. We're about to get into the next one, but there's 10 City players that are injured or doubt. Apparently, we've counted it. I think there's about 8 left now. But we'll get into the next news, and then I'll come back into it in the end. Don't watch nothing. Did you see Sesko's assist? I think he's going to cook. Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to get into it. And Mbumo certainly been worth his price tag. He scored. Now let's see some goals from Cunha and Sesko. Cunha's been doing more the dirty work, running with the ball from the middle, etc. But yeah, let's get into it. Let me show you now. Onana's cousin. Watch this, guys. So Onana's cousin, now this is what the skis is coming out of, yeah. Yeah, I think me and Onana look alike. Oh my God, this geezer's funny though. Look at this geezer. Just look at him first before we even start anything. The same hairstyle. Like the sides are everything is the same. Literally. Like it's crazy, but cool. Look. Obviously, I'm trolling by saying it's his cousin, innit? It's not his cousin, but they look alike, innit? So you might as well say that. But yeah, I think me and Andre Onana look alike. I have not met him yet, but hopefully one day. Club I support, Manchester United. Wish to play for them. Wish to play for them. Wish to play for them someday. So Onana's cousin, yeah, Nigerian goalkeeper, is saying, I wish to play for Manchester United one day, yeah? So this is Onana's cousin. So let me show you lot Onana's cousin now. So you lot can see if this guy's football and if you lot think he's the guy or not. So let's see. I'm going to put the volume down. We can just watch it. Look at this, guys. This is Onana's cousin. Watch it. Watch this. This guy reminds me of Onana so much. Just look at him. Oh my gosh. Is this not Onana? Look at this. Just look at this pass. This is Onana. Even the way he moves, look at him. Look at. Did you not see that spin back? Did you not see that spin back, bro? That is Onana. Look at that spin back with the ball. Watch this. Look. Oh, my days. Look at that. This is Onana's cousin, bro. This is Onana's cousin. Oh my day. This is Onana's cousin, brother. I'm telling you, lot. They have to be related. There's no way. There's no way they're not related. Fucking hell, man. It's crazy, bro. Terrible twins. That is his brother. Biological has to be. Onana needs to be out ASAP. Good stuff. City's got more players out. Give us energy to beat them. Brother, you cannot step foot in Old Trafford. Bro, look at this geezer. This geezer, look at that pass there. He reminds me of Onana. Even that little spin he does. That little spin there with the ball. Look that. That's Onana. The whole green thing, everything. The whole green kit. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. Do you think Malacia will be recalled to the squad? I've got some links about Malacia. Malacia's linked to a club. Look at this geezer trying to catch the ball. Oh, my days. And he's saying, I want to go to Manchester. Like, hopefully I play there one day. Hopefully. Look at this, straight at him. And that's what happened in the penalty shootout, I remember, innit? A lot of them were going straight at him. And his wrist was so, look, his wrist. Crazy. Crazy, bro. That's Onana's cousin, brother. And this geezer, that's him there on the left. He's saying, yeah, I think me and Onana look alike. I have not met him yet. But hopefully one day, club I support, Manchester United, wish to play for them someday. Big man, you stay whatever club you're at, brother. Please, don't bring all of that energy over here. And Onana as well, don't go out there and make friends with him and try to bring him through. You know, then one of the parties, the Manchester parties, and then they start looking at him. The goalkeeping coach has to be sacked and replaced instantly. We may blame students for their failures, but the teacher is to be blamed big. Imagine having 2 students and all of those turn out fools. But remember, buying them and Onana, that was the old strategy though. That was Myrtle and all of them and there that got these guys. That wasn't the new system, the new Ineos little thing, regime. That was the old school thing. You get it? That's who went and got Onana and buying there. Do you understand? This new regime's bought in lemons and we're going to see what he's on. You know what I mean? This guy makes the same game, costing errors, like not exactly the same. He looks exactly the same as him. Everything's the same, bro. Everything. And he's saying, I want to play for Man United one day. So Nana's cousin wants the United move. He's just like Onana being shit in goalkeeper and runs in the cap line. No, definitely not his cousin, but I just called him that. But yeah, he's in a different thing, bro. This is what we're dealing with. This has to be Photoshop. No, bro, it's there. It's there, bro. You know what they're calling them one thing? Onana Pro Max. Look at this. Look at what I'm typing in. Onana Pro Max, yeah? That's what you got to type in on Twitter. Any of you lot on Twitter now, type in Onana Pro Max and watch what comes up. Bam. Him. Onana Pro Max, bro. But I didn't want to play the video from here because it would be lagging and all of that. My internet moves mad. I don't know why. So I just got the video for you lot to play it. This is not Photoshop, bruv. This is him. Onana Pro Max is what they're calling him out there. This is him, bro. This is him. Same geezer. He wants to move. He wants the Man United job. Onana Pro Max is crazy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. That's what I had to type in. That's how I found it. Man's like, Onana Pro Max. Look, they're calling him Onana Pro Max. It's crazy, bro. They're taking the piss out of other keepers as well, but that's him. And that's where I found it. So this is what I'm saying. He wants to move. We'll see what happens, man. I don't think we're ever going to go for him with this new regime. He was more lucky with the old regime, the Myrtles and that, for them. And Onana brings him to a one function, a Man United event party, and then bam, he's a goalkeeper as well. Yeah, how much you worth? 5 million. They just go and get him. Quick deal. But yeah, that's not going to happen, man. Is where it is. So cool, let's get into it. Yeah, look, blah, blah, blah. Wish to play for them someday, blah, blah, blah. He ain't playing for us, man. He ain't going to play for us. And then look at this. Look at the biasness that's going on. Look at this. Look at this DR Sports yesterday. Victor Gyokeres managed to get an assist in Sweden's draw to Slovenia. Meanwhile, Benjamin Sesko is yet to get over the mark. Broski. Sesko got an assist. What are we doing? See what I'm saying about this agenda thing, how mad it is? You see what I'm saying to you lot? See how mad this agenda thing is? Man is saying Sesko never got an assist. It was Gyokeres only. When you can clearly see here, let me take myself off the screen. Benjamin Sesko assist on the 90th minute. What are they talking about? This is what I told you lot, guys. Don't fall for the bait. A lot of these people, they just want rage bait. They'll put stuff that are clearly stupid, that don't make no sense, and they want you lot to just react. Clearly, he got an assist yesterday, but they're sitting there and saying Sesko never got an assist, but Victor Gyokeres did. When he's clearly there, you could see his fame. So, you know what I'm saying? This is what they do. He's yet to get off the mark. They literally played in the same game. 90 minutes played. Look, did they watch the same game or did they just stop it at 90 minutes? They didn't get to 90 plus 1, no? It's just bare bias here against United, man. So you lot just be ready for it, man. This is what they do. Is where it is. And then we got the Angelo Stiller stuff. Fabrizio's obviously running out of stuff to talk about because this geezer, obviously, transfer window's done. Angelo Stiller was never close to leaving Stuttgart this summer. Real Madrid never agreed personal terms with Stiller, nor Man United, blah, blah, blah. And then he just goes to say the same thing here on his video at YouTube because he's tired. He's getting tired now. He don't know what to talk about. So he's coming and just bringing up the same stuff. So that's what he said about Stiller. Then he talks about Rashford. And he just basically says in January, Rashford was close to joining Barcelona, but the deal didn't happen because Ansu Fati at that time had to go to Rennes and it didn't happen. Rashford is at Barcelona along with a buy option from Man United. The buy option, which is not mandatory, it's just a free buy option. So Barcelona can decide in the summer whether they want it to go for it or not. The buy option is worth 30 million euros. There's also an agreement of the coverage of the salary. They also have some bonuses based on performances. So it's a complicated structure. Levi, we're kind of happy he left. He didn't let us get Harry Kane because he takes too long with every deal. Everything. Everyone thinks that everything's going to get dragged out. He drags out deals. He's just an idiot. So we had little stuff with him in the past with Carrick and Berbatov, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really serious because he's gone now, but it's just a little article showing us that we don't like him. This is the stuff about Malaysia. And Malaysia is basically apparently the Turkish side, Eyüpspor have started negotiations for Malaysia. So I don't know. I don't know how true this is. I don't know who this guy is. It could be true. It might not be. But we'll see what happens with that. But that's just a rumour of Malaysia at least having a club in for him. Sekou Kone is currently doing individual grass training as he steps up recovery work after injury. Set to return to the group with under 21 soon. Injury not seen as serious. Could be involved with the first team later this season. And then obviously we had Harry Maguire and Casemiro, our Mon players, currently set to leave Manchester United next summer with club officials due to make calls over their respective futures. So Harry Maguire is on like 180 or something. Casemiro's on like 3 something. That's going to come off the wage bill. We'll probably get a better defender and a midfielder. You know, the reliever money's already there. So we'll see what happens, man. So yeah, that's more or less the things. Let me summarize what's happened for certain people that's just come on. I'll show you a lot about... So I know someone just come and asked it. Basically, the main thing was about this 10, Man City could be without 10 players for the Manchester derby. And this is all the names: John Stones, Kusanov, Lewis, Aït-Nouri, Cherki, Foden, Vardio, Kovacic, O'Reilly, and Savino. That's all the names that they might not be without. But then since then, I've gone on the Man City fan page and it's just saying this now. It's just saying that it's these 8. So Vardio's off the list. Savino's training again. But I can't see where Vardio has said that he's back. So I don't know. But this is what it's saying 21 hours ago, that it's just these 8. But literally this morning, that article came out saying that it's 10. So it is where it is. We'll see what happens. What do you say, Met? Can you explain to me the Semenyo thing? Basically, the Semenyo thing is, this is what happened. Let me show you right now. I'll show you. This is what happened with Semenyo. Anyone that was wondering about Semenyo thing, basically, before we went for Mbumo, we went for Semenyo. We was having dinners with him in March, etc. We agreed personal terms, everything. But then Ornstein came out on the 20th of June and said, bro, they're asking for too much money. So us and Spurs both left the deal. They wanted 70 million. We made a 55 million bid, which they obviously rejected because Tottenham was in the race. They wanted a bidding war. And then, yeah, they asked for 70 million and us and Tottenham both left the race. That's what happened. And then we ended up just signing Mbeumo. So it's old news. It was in the summer. Do you understand? We could go back in for him, but I can't see us having 3 65 million pound wingers, etc. And he's good at wing back, but are we going to pay 60 million for a wing back? That's crazy. So I don't think that's going to happen. So that's the thing. That's the thing about it. Ines would never make that mistake again. Would, of course, yeah. We're not buying mad goalkeepers. Sesko was the one that got the assist, not gyokeres. Wow, this is what. Oh, so didn't gyokeres even get one at all? Yeah, gyokeres got one as well. Gyokeres got one as well. It says here, gyokeres got an assist. He assisted Ayari, and then Sesko assisted my man. But they're just being biased and they're saying gyokeres has done something and Sesko hasn't. They just chat this shit. So don't even worry about it. Take it with a pinch of salt. This is what they do. At Man United, this is what they do to us all the time. It's nothing. That's just one of many. You know what I'm saying? Sesko had a crazy assist that I can't wait for United to hit the ground running. He can shut up the haters. Man United were always going to be in their mouth. Exactly. Flopper Red didn't do anything in that match. I watched the game. It's a lie. You can say Gyokeres got past more of the ball than what we've been seeing. Metch, what's your thoughts on Mainu? I like Mainu, man. I think he just needs to relax a bit, obviously. And we'll see, innit? Like, I don't blame him, innit? He wants to move because he wants to make the World Cup. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But I don't blame him. I see a little thing about Instagram and whatnot, but I'm not taking it with a pinch of salt. He can mean anything with that. I want 220 for Bruno Fernandes. He can leave as well. We'll see what happens with Bruno Fernandes. He can leave next season. Ben Jacobs said that he told Saudi that he wants to do at least one more year back here with Man United. So after the year's done, Casemiro's gone, Maguire's gone, Fernandes might leave with them. Who knows? But the wage bill is definitely going to be very, very dim. So we'll see what happens, man. But 10 players are meant to be out for this derby. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens, my guys. I'll let you lot all go. If you haven't smashed the likes, make sure you smash the likes on your way out, my peoples. Yeah? And I was out yesterday, man. I always make sure I come on at least once. I was coming on 3 times a day on the transfer news. Obviously, the news is kind of calmed down now. I can't be on so much. But I was out yesterday night. That's why I went on, but I was on in the daytime. So if you don't see me out in the nighttime, there's always a daytime show. So smash the likes, my peoples, man. Appreciate all of you lot in the chat, all of you lot inside. Have a great day, my peoples. Love. I'll be back on.
Some celebs pull up local. You know we up next, pull up mofos. They gon' be there on repeat, they're like, oh no. Where's the mix it up, let's take a photo now. For now, I'm local. For now, preserve the beat, I'm more loud. I said I'm more loud, I'm more loud.